Are y'all ready to get this started?
Let's go.
3, 2, 1.
Let's get it. Here we go.
Sit your ass down and get ready for the next episode of the Urban Green Room. The Urban Green Room. With your hosts, my girl AA and that dude D. Lewis.
Hey everyone, it's your girl AA.
What's up, world? It's your man D. Lewis.
And welcome to another episode of the Urban Green Room podcast. So tonight, I'm excited because as you can see, we have guests in the house tonight and we got a topic. We got the topic tonight. And the fact that these two lovelies are joining us and they have come.
Hello, lovelies.
Yes, to be
Hello.
seen. Yes.
Oh, hi.
So, first off, let me introduce my girl, Katrice. So when I say I'm originally from Buffalo, New York, and there's nothing like the flavor that Buffalo, New York gives me. Katrice, my girl Katrice is from Buffalo. She's a mom. She is a manager. And get this. So this was a topic that was sent out. I need a confident BBW to join me for a conversation. And the first person to raise her hand was Miss Katrice. So, yes, the topic is BBW.
Yes.
And Katrice came in the house ready to talk. So, welcome, Katrice.
Welcome,
Thank
Katrice.
you. Thank you.
Thank you for joining
I'm
us.
so happy to be here.
Thank you so much. And then the other lovely lady to grace me tonight, Miss Domo. So let me give you my background with her. My lashes is bare because I haven't been able to see my sister since COVID hit. So she is the lovely that keeps me looking good, keeps my lashes going, keeps D happy.
Word.
But she is also the creator of Black Girls Talk, which is a powerful Facebook group that's there to uplift, build, encourage, and unite Black women. So not only is she my lashtician, she is also the founder of an organization or a group that I belong to. So I am so lucky to have Miss Domo in the house with me tonight. Welcome, honey.
Hey, Domo.
Looking all cute over there. So listen, let's get started.
Have me on, everybody.
Okay, you cut out. Say it again.
Say it again.
I fit in. I got my shots ready.
All right,
Okay, that's what's up. Oh, we got a party in here, y'all.
I got my
Oh,
shot.
wait a minute. I thought we was doing that, honey. Let me grab mine.
Listen.
Well, hey,
need to
if you
turn
want,
up.
go get yours.
Hold on.
Go
I
get
got you.
yours.
Wait a minute.
Because I sure got mine.
Hey,
Oh, she got the
go.
brown liquor.
Okay.
We about to have it up in here. So listen.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So the topic was
Should I be nervous?
BBW. You should. You should. Everybody should be nervous. The topic was BBW. And like I had mentioned before, a couple episodes ago, we heard the men talk about what type of women they're attracted to. And a few of them said, I like them thick and curvy. And I said, okay, I think it's time we talk about thick and curvy.
Okay.
So let's start with the term BBW. How do you ladies feel about that term?
You want to go first, Domo?
How do I feel about the term BBW?
Yes.
You said? I mean, I embrace it. I love it. I love that we are now at a point where we're recognized in society as being plus size. You could be plus size and beautiful. So I embrace it. If you know me, then you know that I completely embrace it.
Yes, ma'am.
Definitely.
Listen, if you've ever seen any of her pictures on Facebook, Ma be doing it. I'd be like, yes, you do that. Katrice, what about you? How do you feel about that term?
You know what? I've never been a small woman, okay? Even when I was younger, I wasn't really small. You know, my sisters were skinny. I said, you know what? If I'm gonna be a big girl, big beautiful woman, that sounds great. I'm embracing it.
I know that's right. Listen, I'm curvy. It do what it do. I've always been. So to me, when I heard the term BBW, at first I was offended because I really didn't understand the term. So when I did some homework, I came to realize it was a term that was meant to empower. Mm-hmm. I will take BBW over plus size any day. Like, absolutely. I hate the term plus because it makes me feel like it's a circle or a blob. You know what I mean?
Right.
But when you say BBW, like, I think thick, curvy, confident. I think stylish. I think sass and attitude, because we own that space. So that's how I felt about it. At first, it wasn't a good thing, but I've come to appreciate that term. Dee, what about you? Because I know, like, you being the only male in the conversation tonight, when you hear BBW, what do you tend to gravitate towards?
When I hear BBW, I gravitate to a positive space because that's how I prefer my women to be. I've always been attracted to someone who has curves. You know, someone who's got something I could hold on to. Shit, like, I can't be fucking against bone. Like, that's gonna hurt. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a skinny nigga. So, or I used to be. Shit, the baby getting big down here. But anyway, but I also recognize the fact that you have to be aware of who's using that term. Right. You know what I mean? Because it can be used in a negative way. If someone does not prefer their woman to be of that category, then they're using that term in a negative way, if that makes any sense in my mind. Because now you're not saying they're big and beautiful. You're trying to disguise the word fat. And that's not cool. You know what I mean? So I think it does depend on who's using it in what context. But when I use it and when I hear it with the people I talk to and that term comes up, yeah, it's a positive thing.
Okay. So, ladies, we big, we black, we beautiful, and we curvy. Talk to me about that confidence. Because Domo, girl, you be rocking it. And I be like, you go. So, like, talk to me about where that confidence comes from.
I've been a big girl. So I can understand both sides. I used to be a smaller. After my first son, I got bigger and the weight wouldn't come off. So basically I had to learn how to embrace myself now. I had to learn how to understand my new normal. And me being a plus size woman, I don't mind the term plus size either. Me being a plus size woman, I just had to learn how to embrace it. And I've always had very high self-esteem. I've always loved myself no matter what size I've ever been. So, you know, being curvy and being plus size and just being a big girl in general, in society, it has been frowned upon for a long time. So it's always the odds against us. You know what I'm saying? So we have to be confident times two. You know what I'm saying? Because of, you know, the world tells you, oh, if you big, you're not pretty. If big, can't get a man. If you big, you can't be sexy. You can't be confident in yourself. So just just for me reassuring myself on a daily basis, because the thing what it is I'm confident, but I have to continuously remind myself, like, girl, you look good, you got it going on. I got to retell myself that often, because it's still, I get it thrown in my face, and not everybody like plus size girls. And,
Right.
I get the, oh, you big, and oh, you this and you that, you know what I'm saying? So I have to continue. Wait a minute. I'm on a thing on the table. I'm sorry, y'all. So I have to continuously remind myself, you know what I'm saying, that I'm beautiful, that, I'm valued, and, I deserve the best like anybody else. So that's where it comes from.
All right. And what about you, Katrice?
I'm a little different from Domo. Growing up, I don't know, I didn't always have that confidence. You know what I'm saying? Especially as I got older, I kind of lacked my confidence, because after I had my kids, like she said, the weight wouldn't drop down. I was never this size, but the weight wouldn't go away. So for me, after going through a period of depression, a period of wondering why, I'm not accepted, it was nobody but God that got me through that and got me to this point. I'm going to be honest with you, because at my lowest point, it was then that I realized that I have to love myself. And if I can't love myself, how can I expect anybody else in this world to love me? So with that being said, I dug harder and harder and deeper, and I just started to fall in love with the woman that I was becoming. And now at 39 years old, I mean, I'm not trying to be cocky or arrogant, but can't nobody tell me nothing. You know what I'm saying? I love the woman that I wake up to see every single morning. And you know what I mean? I know that I'm beautiful inside and out. And yeah, I got a couple extra rolls, and yeah, whatever. I stopped hiding them rolls. I started to embrace those rolls. I started just saying, this is me. This is who I am. If you don't like it, fuck it.
I know that's right.
That's what's up.
Period.
So, Domo, you mentioned sexy. Like, get your sexy on. Go ahead, D. You were going to say something before I go there.
I think you're probably about to jump into it, though. I love that what both of you guys were saying, especially about how you have to, at some point, learn how to accept you for you and love yourself. I think that is the nexus of happiness. Because if you can't be comfortable and happy with yourself, then I don't think anyone else is ever going to the way you would want them to, as well as respect and honor you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because at that point, in my mind, you start to allow other people to dictate your happiness, and I don't think that ever works out in any situation. So yeah, we all have flaws that we see, that we think are flaws, but to the next person, they may not be flaws. So, I mean, we got to accept the good, the bad, and the ugly about us, as well as other people we choose to bring into our cipher, in that type of way. So, yeah, I just wanted to put that out there, and I think that's dope. I think y'all both dope for explaining that.
Thank you.
So before we get to sexy then, like, what do you say to other women out there who are struggling with loving themselves? They're struggling with acceptance of the skin that they're in. And again, to what Dee said, we see, one thing, but how other people see us can be completely different. And for those women struggling with seeing, just how beautiful they truly are, what do you say to them?
You are so beautiful just the way you are. And if you look past your outer exterior and just focus on you and accept you for who you are, the rest of the world have no choice but to embrace you, mama. You're dope.
Facts.
Yes. Domo, anything you want to add to that?
I definitely agree with Katrice. You just got to learn how to just embrace you know, the bad, the good, whatever. You got to, because what you're going to do, like, either you're going to be miserable and not love yourself, you know, or you're going to accept yourself and love yourself. You know what I'm saying? You have to just continuously reassure yourself, you know, of who you are. And, you know, don't be afraid. You know what I mean? Like, don't be afraid to wear what you want to wear. Don't be afraid to stretch your stuff. Don't be afraid. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about.
That's right. So, like, go ahead. Were you going to say something?
Go ahead. I got something to add, I think, to that. And that's, in our culture especially, we've been, for a lot of generations and a lot of decades, we've been essentially brainwashed, you know, because we've allowed other cultures to dictate to us, you know, what things are normal and what's not normal. So when you look at, you know, mainstream beauty and what's acceptable to mainstream as far as what's beautiful,
it's all white.
All that's dictated by someone other than the folks in our culture. You know what I'm saying? So we have to start taking back ownership of what we say is normal for our culture. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, and in our culture, at least where I grew up, you know, that was always beautiful. You know what I mean? Like, so you didn't have to, we didn't really want the really thin model, you know, type frame. Because most of our women are not that. I mean, let's face it. We, you know, our culture and our women are curvy. They're just curvier, which is, I think, the shit. You know, and if you go back far enough, their culture actually had that as beauty standards. They would design their clothes and they would actually put things in them. You know, you go back and look at an old movie to where they would give women hips. Right? I mean, that was, if you had, that was a sign of prestige. It was a sign of richness. You know, if you had money, that's what you wore because, you know, it meant you were eating well. You weren't starving. You know, so at some point, the beauty standards changed with mainstream and we kind of just went along with the flow and adopted all that. But we need to start taking back ownership of our stuff and what we call beauty in our culture. And that's, I just wanted to add that.
I thank you for adding that. But you getting all philosophical on me. Listen, I want to get to sexy. I want to get to sexy. Listen, listen, for the first time in a long time, I'm in a room designed for the Big Titty Committee sisters.
They out.
Listen, we out tonight.
They definitely
we out.
out.
Listen. It's the first time
I'm glad you said
I'm not the only person with the big tie-ties. Like, everybody in the room got big tie-ties. I appreciate
Yeah, you're not showing yours, though. Where yours at?
Like, they there. Listen. Ladies, get your sexy on. So, when it comes to dressing, right? Because I will get this from time to time. I will get someone who says, like, in an office setting, soy your clothes or AA your clothes are a little tight, right? They will, you know, they form fitting. I love my form. I don't think that there is much in my closet that does not show my shape. So when I sashay in the office in them heels and that tight skirt, that, you know, that perceived tight skirt, but it's movable. I can move and run if I had to. When I'm doing my dress, I sometimes get that look like, as a curvy girl, maybe I shouldn't wear that print, or maybe I shouldn't do this. For every one compliment we get, there's that hater on the side wishing that they could do what we do. So when it comes to that type of sex appeal, because to me, again, it's that confidence we have. So when it comes to that sexy and the way we dress, like, how do you combat the haters? Because first of all, we can wear every print, we can rock every style, and sometimes rock it way better. I think the curvier you are, the better the style looks. So what do you say to them haters on the side who kind of look at the way we dress, that sexiness, and look at us and turn up their nose? What do you say to them?
I love you too, boo. Keep it pushing.
Katrice was like, I'm not hating back. And I ain't gonna spill no tea. But
I don't got
you can take another look.
for all of that. You know what I mean? Like, I worked too hard to get to this piece. Ain't not about to take my shine.
Okay.
It just make me know you paying attention to me.
Hey.
And I appreciate that.
Okay. Domo, what about you?
I never been the person to pay attention to my haters anyway. You know, haters do nothing but just make me feel better. You know, let me know, like Katrice said, you paying attention to me. You know, because I know I look good every time I step out. So
hello.
Can't nobody tell me nothing, because my self-esteem level is just way up there.
Go ahead.
You know,
there you go.
The more negative, the better.
Yes.
No. I love the haters.
Listen.
It's always a hating ass woman, and I know her man probably watching me. Her man probably looking at me, so I ain't worried about it.
But listen, yes they are. Yes they are, ladies. Don't fool yourself. So listen, on the same theme of sexy, right? So again, these men said, I like big curvy women. So when it comes to dating, like, who do you tend to attract? And are they truly embracing your curves?
Yeah.
Like, because
She laughing like a motherfucker. Oh.
Like, I didn't. The men's conversation said a lot to me, but they all agreed they loved big curvy women. So, are they really chasing after big curvy women, or is it all in our heads? And what type of men do you tend to attract? Are they the ones that are down for the ride with a big curvy girl?
Okay, so
Don't
for
get
me,
quiet now. Shit, come on.
I didn't attract all types of men. I've attracted skinny ones, short ones, tall ones, big ones. You know what I mean? And the skinny ones, they okay, but I kind of need somebody that can hold on to me. You got to be able to lift me up. You know what I'm saying?
Those skinny niggas are strong.
Not all of them.
Don't let them fool you. Skinny niggas get strong too. Hold on, man.
They chew out more than they can handle sometimes.
You're not skinny. You medium skinny.
Damn it, that's like big bone. No,
that's okay.
I'm not medium skinny.
Too. We okay. That's what we talking about.
You big and beautiful. You big, beautiful.
Okay, but we okay though. You know what I mean?
There is no such thing as big bone. Your bones ain't no damn bigger than anybody else's. They are the same diameter. There is no such thing as big damn bone. Like there ain't no such thing as medium skinny.
I agree.
Shit.
I agree. No such thing as big bone. I agree. We all got the same bone structure.
Yes.
Another damn term somebody else came up with.
Now. I'm single. So, I mean, for me, I'm going to enjoy this ride until I'm ready to settle down, until I find somebody that's worth settling down for, settling down with. But right now, please, I entertain them. It is what it is.
Okay. That's what's up.
Y'all heard that.
Hey, fellas, y'all heard it.
For me,
y'all heard it here first. Trink, she entertaining shit.
She's taking applications.
Yeah, you see, she advertising it just a little bit. All right. She gonna look down. You know your titties is out.
Domo gotta be with me though.
You know they out. She gonna look down like she don't know her titties out. Okay, Domo. Your turn.
Okay, so for me,
she gonna put the camera up a little bit higher.
It's so funny because I tend to attract a lot of first timers, meaning men who've never been with plus size women. I don't know what it is about me that make them want to talk to me first, but whatever. I don't know why, but I just do attract a lot of men who's never been with a plus size. They see me and they say, "Oh, you so confident, you so beautiful. I love the way you carry your weight. I love how you dress." And that tends to attract men who've never been with a plus size woman before. I am also single. And I kind of stay away from groups that target BBWs only because I noticed like a lot of men who desire women BBWs like often, and like I want to
she broke up
in a serious relationship. I want to be serious, like, but on a serious note, I want a man to take me seriously. So I tend to it's no kind of group, you know, that is BB girls. But yeah.
So Domo, you broke up in a piece of that.
I think I understood what she was saying. Did you say you stay away from groups that target BBWs because you found that they're unfaithful and you want to be in a more serious relationship?
More or less, just look at them on a sexual level.
Okay. Got you.
You know, a lot of them, they take bigger women thinking, you know, because let's be real, just a couple of years ago, like, a lot of them just thought, you know, things just still going on. So in these groups, these men come in here and, you know, they really don't want to be in a relationship with a big girl, but they want to try them sexually.
Okay.
So they come to those groups targeting bigger girls. So I try them kind of group.
So is their thought, do we think like the thought is that big girls don't get none? So if I get a big girl, I can do what I want and leave? Do you think that's the thought?
No.
That's what some men really do believe. They feel like we vulnerable and we can't get, you know what I mean, it or whatever. We have a problem getting laid, but I'm here to tell you, we don't got that problem, boo.
Okay.
Far from that problem.
I
choose not to.
Okay.
I don't know if it's that.
What do you think
altogether?
It is?
Like, I think it's a combination. I think a lot of guys who they're the ones who are struggling, and sometimes they feel like it might be easier. You know what I'm saying?
So you're saying that they're the ones with the self-esteem issues.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's I've seen that a couple of times. I think I've seen that. So it could be a combination of both. And I think that the problem is more so on the male side and them not being really able to express how they feel about themselves.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If that's making any sense.
No, like, I get it. So, like, it's the men who have the self-esteem issues. And instead of owning... Or fear. Instead of owning who they are, they tend to gravitate towards individuals that they assume have the same type of self-esteem issue.
Right.
Fellas, if you're listening, they not the ones.
And now, so for you ladies who don't have that issue, right? Like, you have your pick of men. All type of men are attracted to y'all. And it's you want to talk about sexy confidence is sexy as hell to a man, for sure. At least I know it is for me, and I think I can speak for most men in this department. A confident, sure woman is one of the sexiest things that there is in women. Like, it trumps a lot of things. Because don't no man want a woman that he constantly has to reassure. You know what I'm saying? Like every 5 seconds, he got to tell her how beautiful
Yes.
she is. No man wants that,
Right.
right? It's too much work. It's too much work at that point. You know what I mean? And then, you know, it's hard to build a trust bond because if somebody has those issues with themselves, and that's how they're seeing themselves, they're going to portray that on other people. So,
Right.
I've seen very gorgeous women that I have not been attracted to because, you know, their attitudes sucked. And when you listen, you know, to some of them talk, they talk about, you know, they're just not sure about themselves and all this other stuff. So, and that's a turnoff to men. So kudos to the ladies out there who are, you know, taking ownership of themselves and who loving themselves and who have that confidence to be able to wear, strut, and do whatever you want to do because you guys are going to keep men where some of these beautiful by mainstream standards women struggle to find companionship.
So, ladies, on that thought, like the men, right? And who
keep
are
talking
you?
about men.
Who are you attracted to? Like, what type of man is it gonna take?
Well,
to
we know
get
she don't
you?
like skinny
Yeah,
niggas.
well, Katrice don't like skinny.
We know she don't like skinny niggas already.
Like, what type of man does it take, like, to get you? Like, tell me, for all the guys out there listening that claim that, you know, they're attracted to curvier women, who are you attracted to? Like, what is it going to take for a man to get you?
Well, Trey said she playing,
I just
so
want a
I
man
guess
with
this is more so
confidence in himself.
for Domo. I mean, because she, you know, she entertaining shit. So
I'm not entertaining like that.
Katrice
I
playing.
want to listen.
No
Wait,
hoe,
whoa,
man.
whoa,
I
whoa.
done put all kind of shit on her, didn't
No
I?
hoe.
I done put all kind of
Katrice
shit.
is
I don't
a
think
player.
I don't
Katrice
think
a
that my
player.
soulmate
She's a
is
player.
in Buffalo.
I
I'm
know.
gonna be
See,
honest.
I knew
with
she
you.
was. I knew she was. She can't fool me.
My soulmate is not in Buffalo,
She's a
y'all.
player.
You got to get out of there.
You got to get out. You got to get out of Buffalo.
I'm wearing the whole into.
Now, you know what? I ain't even
I
talking
wanna
to Trick
settle
no
down.
more. Domo, tell us the truth. Tell us what's really going on over there in Buffalo. Because she done said you're a player. I'm going to believe her.
Buffalo sucks. They were. I'm telling
First
you.
of all, let me make this very clear. Let me make this very clear. I don't entertain men from Buffalo, period. Any man
Right,
that I've
hello.
ever entertained for the last
Word.
couple of years is out of town.
Oh,
Hey,
I
hello.
prefer men from different states.
Yep.
okay.
I don't really entertain the men here. I don't know what it is about the guys here, but
They cornballs.
most of them is
What
full
do
of
you
shit.
mean? They so corny.
Yeah, and
Get them
a lot of
changed.
them, they want to be seen. They don't want to be seen with a
Yeah.
BBW. They want
Right.
to sleep with you, but don't want to be seen with you.
Mm-hmm.
I got that to do.
Okay.
I don't.
So other than being out of the city
I
or
don't got
out
that
of the
to do.
state,
So,
what else it take?
the type of man that Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
for
I'm
me,
waiting.
first and foremost, you got to be a God-fearing man. You have to be a
Absolutely.
God-fearing man. I definitely need that foundation. That solid foundation. You have to know God for yourself. I like somebody who's ambition. I like somebody who's driven. Because I am. I like somebody who value family. Because I value family also. I like somebody who's romantic. I've always been the one to be the romantic and thoughtful one in the relationship. I would like to have that back in return. I want to be with somebody who can love and know how to receive love. And the list goes on, but those are my main things. And you got to be able to make me laugh. You have to be.
Yes.
You have to have a good sense of humor because I'm silly. I love to be silly. I love to crack jokes, and you gotta be funny. You gotta know how to laugh. I like a man that could. I could. I like a man who likes to travel. And children. He has to desire marriage. I desire marriage, and I desire more children. So that's important for me.
Eat a lot of shit.
Those are my basics. Oh, and he got. I'm not being shallow or anything, but I'm fine too. So I do prefer a taller man. And he gotta be working with. Listen, I'm a plus size girl, so you gotta be 8 inches up or more. Period. Let me just put that out there. If you under 8 inches, don't even hit my inbox. I just want to put that out there.
Under 8 inches. With a lot. Hold on.
No, you know.
You gotta be able to catch the sheep. I had to say that.
We are not tall at all.
We wasn't talking height.
No, we wouldn't.
Oh shit!
We're not tall at all. So we prefer. I prefer somebody taller than me. I'm silly and outgoing as well. Like I will make you laugh on your worst day. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So for me, like I would love somebody that love God, but also love children because I have children already. I don't want any more kids. I'm gonna be honest with you. I got 4 sons. My chances of me having a daughter is slim to none. I don't want no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm driven, very driven. I've worked hard to get to where I'm at right now. And I want somebody who's going to match that drive. The worst thing you can do is pair up with somebody who doesn't have the same ambition as you have. You know what I mean?
Right.
I get up every day and do this by myself. So I don't want anybody who's sitting here looking for a free ride. Not at all. Keep it pushing. But I do have some standards. You got to be a little taller than me, but, couple inches.
At least your list was a little more manageable than Domo's. Goddamn. Like, she had a scroll with her shit. Like, what type of man? Let's see. Well, I'm like, damn.
I will work with you. You know what I'm saying? But don't come here.
Basic.
All needy and stuff.
No, that wasn't no basic shit. Domo,
listen. She said 8 inches. So let's go there, ladies.
Here we
Let's go there. Because this is what the men said. The thinner men said they didn't want a thinner woman because they didn't want to rub elbows and bones to bones. So they wanted a little cushion for the pushing, right? But then when we had a conversation on sex with the ladies were like, I'm curvy. I don't need a curvier man. What the hell we gonna do except for touch guts? So when it comes to sex, right? When it comes to sex, Domo said 8 inches.
At least.
Like, is there something? Like, is there a number that, like, if you're gonna approach a curvy girl, you need to have that number? Because I'm going to throw this at you too, because sometimes it's been said it's not the length, but it's what you do with what you have. Like, does that still work for a curvy girl, or do we need the length?
She done rolled her damn eyes and took a shot.
She said,
this nigga ready.
No, we need to have a length.
Listen, let's talk about it, okay? Because, first of all, that thing need to come past your balls, okay?
What you talking about? But I need you to have a whisk.
Wait a minute.
I need you to have a lift.
Domo,
a big body bends, baby. A big body bends, right, Domo? Don't tell me you ready to ride this big body bends and you can't even fill the gas tank. Okay, so we're not doing that.
God,
we're not doing that.
She said, not today, sir.
Not today.
She has, honey.
Okay, so I'm
on that same way.
Can we be a little more specific for the fellas out there that have,
So is it 8 inches?
It needs to be at least 8 inches hard, soft, whatever. I prefer it to be soft and 8 inches, but Hired is okay too, you know. I just don't want we don't do the little bitty thing. What am I do with a little ding dong? I'm a big girl.
Dang, I physically cannot.
I can't. I'm not even about to entertain
Did
that.
she
Excuse
say
me,
she
sir.
physically
I got somewhere
cannot?
to-
She
I
physically
physically
cannot.
I cannot.
He gonna slip out, right? He gonna slip out.
That's okay,
Yeah.
honey. It's not you, it's me. I'll take that. I will take that loss. Okay, I will take the blame for that one.
You gonna
It's
slide
not
right
you,
on
it's me,
out.
baby. Call me later. Call me. Well, I'm not even about to do it. Winnie Hut Jr. What are we doing?
Oh Lord.
No,
Oh,
I'm good.
she done came alive.
I'm good.
Domo, what about you?
Like I said, I physically can't. If you ain't A plus, I can't do nothing with you. I can't.
Nah,
I'm a bigger girl. I'm a bigger girl, and I do like to ride too.
you better
So,
say that.
You gonna be? I can't do nothing with no short dick. I just can't. Like, what am I supposed to do? You can't even reach past my ass. Like,
No, girl.
what am I supposed to do?
Gotta keep. It's gonna keep
I'm
slipping
sorry.
out. Nah.
I can't. I'm sorry.
Ain't got time for that.
Y'all heard it
I
first
can't
here.
do nothing with it.
Y'all heard it first here.
Y'all better
men.
get y'all rulers out. Shit.
Y'all better get some pills. Y'all better get some rubber bands. Y'all gotta do what you gotta do to get that length going. You better practice.
You know
because
what?
if
You know what's so funny
Oh,
though?
shit.
You know what's so funny? Majority of men who like plus size women, they tend to be bigger men.
okay.
I'm talking about dick size. They tend to be.
I
They
think we
tend to
know what
have
you're talking
some
about.
length. I don't know what it
They
is,
know.
but
They know.
Oh,
already.
really?
They know what it takes.
most
Okay.
men that I've ran into who like plus size women, they
Hello?
be hung. So I don't know what it is, and it's always Katrice,
Huh?
and you can agree with me. You can agree with me here. It's always the little dick niggas. Okay, let me just be real. Who always got an issue with a plus size woman, right? Am I right or wrong?
Absolutely. The ones who keep pissing on their
Absolutely.
balls. Like, it's always
Right.
the ones that keep having the drip on their balls all day. Like, no, honey. I see why you mad. I would be mad
See
too.
why you mad?
Wait a minute. Time out. Rewind that shit. Did you just say you got the drip on his balls?
Yes.
Is that what you just said?
Yes.
The nigga can't he pissing on himself. Oh my
You know,
god.
you can't shake 3 times. You know,
Oh my
I was
God.
told that if you shake more than 3 times, you're playing with it. But he can't shake 3 times because it's hitting his balls. So, you know what I mean?
It then roll down his balls.
Oh
So
my god!
from now on, anybody I see diss a curvy girl, the only thing I'm gonna think of is
Lil
dripping on
Dick.
his balls, little dick.
Yeah, he
You
pissing on
so
himself.
sad, little boy. You
He pissing
so
on
sad,
himself.
little boy.
Right.
He needs some he needs some
Just call him
tissue.
LD.
He needs tissue.
No, throw
Yo,
a pad.
I can't with
Catch all
y'all.
that drip.
I can't with y'all.
We just gonna call him LD. Anytime we see a man diss a plus size woman, we gonna call him LD.
LD.
That's right.
LD.
I can get
Lil
with
That's his
Dick.
new
Lil
nickname.
Dick.
LD. Lil Dick.
it.
LD.
Don't come
Okay,
at you.
LD.
Don't come at you like that. So
Don't ever come for me. I'm telling you, I will hurt your soul.
Don't do it. Don't insult me like that, please.
okay, so this is what I get. I've heard this.
Time out though, man.
Wait a minute. No,
I gotta throw these niggas some bail.
no,
I gotta try to
No.
throw these niggas some bail, man.
not today.
Come on.
Not today. Big Titty Committee overruled that. You're not throwing no ropes for none of them. Listen,
It's too many big titties out
too many
here.
big titties out here. Listen, listen.
All right.
So,
Fellas, I tried.
not today. Listen. So, what I've heard from guys that have been with curvier girls, they said once you do it, there's no going back. So what is it that you have? What is it that you have that they just can't let go of? Like, what are we doing? Better yet, what are y'all doing that had these men turned out and twisted around? What tricks
I'ma tell
are
you
y'all
what I
doing
tell
that the skinny girls
everybody.
ain't doing?
This heat up to a
Inquiring
smooth
minds wanna know.
106 degrees Celsius, baby.
Ooh.
Okay? It's nice and warm. Okay? So yes, once you get in, it ain't no going back.
It's like a warm. It's like
It's
soup.
the fupa. What it
Baby,
is, it's the
let me
fupa.
tell you,
The
it's
fupa
nice and
keeps it
cozy
warm.
up in here.
It's like
the
a bowl
fupa.
of warm soup and a grilled cheese sandwich on a
I'm
cold
trying to
day.
tell you, can
Just like
warm you
warm
up
you
on a
up.
nice winter day. And in the summertime, it can splash you and cool you off.
Oh Lord,
Ooh.
yes.
God damn.
Listen, I clutch my
Big girls,
pearls.
big.
Yes.
Niggas.
Go
Hello,
to
we
church
are
on
in.
them.
Baby,
Well,
we are in.
we know
Okay.
what the entertainer's doing.
It's the fupa that keeps
Domo.
it.
Wait,
It's
hold
the
on.
fupa.
The entertainer, quiet as it kept, the entertainer hasn't entertained for real that way in months. I'm waiting.
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
Girl, you better go get it.
Corona.
Yeah.
I'm waiting on my man.
Okay.
And he ain't in Buffalo. I don't think he in Buffalo.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Well, we're gonna talk about that in a minute. Domo, what are you doing? What are you doing that's turning these men out? Hello. Don't bat them eyelashes.
You see
For
them
me,
dimples?
it's
This nigga
the
getting
fupa.
quiet now.
That's what draw them men back, coming back to back. It's the fupa. What it does is it keeps the pussy warm. It lets it marinate. It's sitting all under that stomach. That's what it is.
Just marinating, huh?
And sit under the stomach.
It's wet. I don't know what it is. With plus size women, our pussy just stay wet. It just stay wet. We be TTG, trained to
Ready
go.
to go. We on go.
It just stay ready.
All day. All day. Say that. Say it.
Hold on,
Say it,
and listen, and we love to eat, so we gonna gobble down the dick. Period.
Hello. We practice
We
on
love to
chicken
eat,
bones.
so
They
we
better
gonna
know it.
gobble the dick.
Chicken
This is
bones
just
be
every
through.
We
practice
gonna
on
gobble it
chicken
down.
bones. Yo, you can eat the shit out of a chicken bone too. I ain't gonna lie.
Hello.
Y'all need to watch
We work these jaws all day.
Watching me eat chicken is a dream, okay?
We fuck the meat
What
off
about
of
corn?
chicken bones.
What about corn on the cob?
Why are you talking
Woo,
about corn on
y'all
the
do
cob?
some things to
What's
corn
wrong
on
with
the
the way
cob.
I eat corn on the cob?
I love the way you eat corn on the cob. Shit, that was part of my attraction to you. You ever see a girl eat corn on the cob like you do? And that's, if you notice, when we go to picnics, I take that corn from you. I don't let you eat that shit.
Oh
in
my
public.
God. No, he didn't.
No, listen.
I
No.
take the corn from you.
And that's funny because he be like, "Don't eat. You not eating no corn." I
Don't
be
eat that
like,
corn
"Oh, I
like
really
that.
wanted
You
some
ain't eating that corn like that in front of all these niggas. Have me fighting everybody in there.
You
Yeah.
go, girl,
I'm
okay?
too old.
We're
Listen,
playing.
so let me tell y'all something. It's funny as hell because everything y'all said was true in the motherfucker. That's exactly what. If you don't know, now you know, niggas.
Now
you know. Stop fucking with them little skinny
Ain't wrong.
bitches because they ain't doing it right. They ain't doing it right. They too prissy. Gotta get somebody I know how to get in there.
Mhm.
That want
Yes.
you to get in there. Shit, be yourself.
Hello.
Oh
Me,
my
you.
God. Just watch them. If they don't eat the chicken bone right, leave them alone. Leave them alone.
Oh,
If
quick
it's the meat on
disclaimer.
the chicken,
If it's,
Thank
I
you.
just want to
Listen.
give a quick disclaimer. Quick
Uh-huh.
disclaimer. Men, I am very flexible too.
Hello.
Don't let this weight fool you.
Oh,
Hello.
shit.
You better
These
say
feet
that.
go back behind that
You
behind
better
that head.
say it.
Listen,
I just had to put that out real quick.
so that dispels the whole myth. That
God
dispels
damn.
the fact
You done sent
that
her out.
this dispels the fact that people say curvier girls are not flexible. Like listen,
They
we
crazy?
can touch our toes and bring our toes up to here and even further. So that y'all better
Yes, y'all
recognize.
can.
So, ladies,
They better learn because I'm a dentist.
Y'all
Listen.
gonna learn today.
listen. You
They
might
gonna
want to
learn.
stretch.
They
You
gonna
might wanna
learn
stretch
today.
before you get with one of us.
Yeah, that's a
I'm
fact.
trying
Because
to
they
tell
will
you
hurt
because
you.
I
Right.
stretch
They can
before
hurt you
I
too.
even do it.
So,
You in there for the
And make
long
sure that
haul.
AC on.
Mm.
so like, I'm having way too much fun. Way too much fun. Listen, so when
The more they sip, the crazier they
when
get.
you hanging out with your
Oh,
girlfriends,
it's gonna get crazy.
when you hanging out with your girlfriends, are they all are you all the same size? Let me ask that first.
That's a good question.
So, and
Nah,
I'm asking,
I'm the
They not
biggest
all
out of my crew.
Guys.
you the
you know,
biggest one in
but-
your crew?
Nah, you know
I'm
what?
the biggest one
I
out of
got
the
a
crew.
couple of thicky joints. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But we got a couple of skinny joints to bring balance. You know what I mean?
Okay. No, the reason why I asked is because sometimes, and I'm very observant. So when I'm going out or we're out and about and I see the group of ladies, right? To me, the curvy girl is always the flavor of the bunch. Like her walk is a little different. Her style is a little different. Like she, and I literally be like, I wonder how do her friends react to that sass that tends to follow us? Because I've also seen being out that the curvier girl is the one that usually gets hit on first. So, like, is that true?
Mhm.
Like within your crew, when you're out and about and a gentleman approaches the group of ladies, are you among the first that somebody's talking to? That you
Yep.
noticed anyway.
I am.
I am definitely.
Definitely.
So
I
I
mean,
think the men are starting to own it. You know what I mean? Like they see what they want and they're not afraid to go after what's perceived as being different.
You know what? I think I'm gonna put the whole thing in perspective.
Go
Remember,
ahead.
because y'all remember, like back in the day, it was light skinned niggas. You know, all y'all wanted a light skinned nigga back in the day. Now I know you know, Trina, because you old enough to know.
not me.
But no, I'm just saying it was it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
talking
was
about? Light skin was in.
Light skin, pretty eyes,
Come
Yeah.
on now.
pretty hair.
But then the
Mhm.
dark niggas took over. And we
Yeah.
just grabbed
I
that
love
shit and
the
we ain't
darker
letting
man.
go. Right?
Right.
It's the same thing. I think it's the same kind of thing.
Fine.
So,
Tell you.
I think it's great that, we're able to own just like what the fuck you like. It don't matter what's in or what's
Right.
not. If it's for you, shit is right.
Right.
I
So
know
fuck
that's
them
right.
light skinned niggas too. I'm still screaming it. But,
You ain't lying because I don't like nothing light. Let me put that out
Hmm.
there. I don't like light skinned men. I like my chocolate.
so
I
you
be
gotta
Yes,
have
me
a big
too.
dick, fellas, and you can't be light skinned. No light skinned niggas allowed.
AB light skin. That's
No
out.
light skinned niggas allowed.
Period.
That's right.
Period.
Dark with a big dick. That's what we want. And
Okay.
let me
That's what
shout.
we want.
Wait a minute. We gotta shout out the light skins real quick because they put it on the map. Shout out to Drake.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
Drake
yes,
said,
Drake
what did he
put us on the
say?
map. Yes,
He
he
said he
did.
like his
He-
women
Drake
BBW.
said he liked
did.
his girls BBW.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
ever
okay.
since Drake said that, we blew all the way up.
We blew. Yes, we did. Yes,
all
we
the
did.
way up. We
But
we
I
ain't
blew
still-
gonna give,
I
we ain't
would
gonna give
still
him
went
all
all
the
the way
credit,
up.
ladies.
No, we ain't gonna give him all the credit.
We ain't gonna
But
give him
I
all the
still
credit.
wouldn't talk to
appreciate
Drake,
all
though.
the credit, but I
Real
just want to shout him
niggas,
out.
real niggas been fucking with y'all for a long time. So let's just put that out
Show
there.
have. I said
Let's
that,
put that
baby.
out there, cause it ain't like y'all been starving. Y'all don't look like y'all been starving. Shit, before
Show
Drake,
ain't.
after Drake. No, what I'm saying,
I ain't
when I say
starving.
starving, I'm talking about starving for the dick, for the loving. Y'all,
Right.
Nah.
So you can't put it all on Drake. He
But
let
we
these little young
appreciate-
niggas in
yeah.
on a secret. That's what he did. He let these little young niggas in on a secret. Which I'm kind of mad.
He did. He
You know what
put
I'm
the
saying? If I
young
was
dude.
single,
That's
like,
the older
I'd
men,
be
though.
mad as hell
I'm
at
telling you,
Drake.
them-
Don't be
them
giving
older
her
men
shit
love
like
them some
that.
big girls, okay?
But yeah,
Older
sure.
men love big girls, okay?
Mhm.
Yeah. You know why?
Oh yeah.
I don't never go
Oh
hungry.
yeah. I know
Hell
that's
no.
right.
I will
that's
never
right.
starve. Why? Because my
Never.
baby know how to cook.
That's
They
right.
I
can
know
cook.
that's right.
They take, man, listen. Y'all motherfuckers better learn.
Look, cater to you.
They better
Fuck
learn.
you. Fuck you.
They
Everything.
better learn.
All that.
Fuck the shit out
All
you.
of
Want to
that.
fix you a sandwich
Yeah.
afterwards.
Hello.
They
That's
appreciative.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
I'm just saying. They agreeing. They know
Come
what
here,
they
baby.
know
Let
what's
me
up.
upgrade
They
you.
know what's up. You act like you
Okay?
ain't never fixed a nigga sandwich. Don't be asking. You hungry, baby? Shit, nigga.
So do.
I'm trying to
You
tell
want to
y'all.
eat? You
And
want?
I'll be hungry
You
afterward
need a
because you be
towel
putting in
after
work.
that?
She be making a nigga
We
put
be
in work.
offering
Big
a
girls
towel
make
and
niggas
everything.
work.
That's
it ain't
right.
easy.
Hell
Listen, the
yeah.
skinny
I'm
bitches will
hungry
make
and
you.
thirsty too.
The skinny bitches will have you with that dry stuff on you. You know what I'm saying? The big girls will get up and give you a nice wet washcloth, nice and
Yeah.
warm.
That's right.
Fix you a sandwich, give
Yes.
you a cold
Clean
drink.
you
You know
off.
what I'm saying?
That's
Quit
right.
playing.
Y'all niggas better
Okay.
learn.
Without
Wipe
you
that
even
off like
without you even
that.
asking.
Yes.
You ain't gotta ask.
Without you even
Yes.
Just gonna go get
You
it.
ain't gotta ask. Just do it.
Just gonna go get it.
Better
Just
get
gonna
you
do
one.
it.
And you know what's gonna be
Get
some
you
snacks
one.
in the
For
crib,
real.
especially if they got kids.
Hello.
Nigga. Nigga.
I got snacks aside from the kids' snacks, okay?
Hey.
She said party over here, adult size.
Uh-oh.
Listen, she said I got adult snacks.
I do.
Listen, ladies.
Got a
Y'all
cooler in
cool
the
as
fridge.
hell. Y'all,
In the room.
this is fun.
Yes.
This is fun.
No. So
This
Thank
is really
you.
dope. I'm having a really nice time with you all.
No, I'm glad y'all
y'all
joined us.
gotta
This
come
is
back.
yeah,
Y'all,
because
I gotta
Yo,
introduce y'all
No,
to
this
some
is-
other key players
Oh,
in the
shit.
Urban Green Room podcast.
I'm telling you, we
I'm
around. We are
Let me know.
around.
I'm ready.
I've been
And it-
listen. Damo been my girl. She started off as my lash tech, and when I tell you, I absolutely first of all didn't realize she was the maker of the Black Girls Group. Okay, so when I got with her, she did my lashes, and I'm sitting there talking to her. I'm like, "Are you the same person?" And that did the group, and she's like, "Yes." But when I tell you, we've been rocking what, Damo, over a year now.
Over a year now. Yep.
Damo
That's
has
what's
been
up.
to my home. She has met my family. I love her daughter. I love her like a sister. Like, I mean, she's just dope. You know what I'm saying? So we are around. Trust me when I tell you we are around. I absolutely love you, Damo. Never told you that for real. But I love your
Aw.
confidence. You give me the
Oh,
strength to
thank
keep
you.
on pushing. So
That's
you
what's
got
up.
it, Mama. You know that.
That's
Oh, you
what's
so
up.
sweet. Don't be having me on this camera crying now. Come on now. Don't make me cry
Listen,
my
You ain't
little
gonna
ass
fuck her
off.
lashes
know
up.
that. You are dope. Right, because
Listen,
I'm coming to
ladies.
get my lashes redone next week. You see my
Okay.
lashes? I gotta get them redone next week.
Listen, and
Come see
No.
me, baby.
you
Do
going
it.
next week. I'm just trying to get them done. Like, I have none. And I'm so happy, like, working from home right now. Like, I don't have to turn my video camera
Right.
on anymore for meetings. Because someone actually said, they was like, hey, your lashes. And I was like, hey, we don't talk about that right now. We in quarantine. I can't get it done. I was like, trust and believe it. And then someone was like, yeah, her nails ain't been. I was like, stop watching me. Stop watching me. Like, I'm going to turn my
That's
camera
funny.
off now. So listen, ladies, I got to say this. I wanted to have this conversation, and I really wanted to have it with you, but I'm so happy, Katrice, that you joined the conversation because I wanted to put some positivity with that word, BBW. And to me, it is one of the most powerful images of women today. And luckily for us, society is catching on. Men are catching on. The fashion industry is catching on. We are a force to be reckoned with. And I just wanted to thank you for being here and blessing the Urban Green Room podcast with this conversation.
Absolutely.
So you have
Thank
to come
you
back
so
now.
much for having me.
Yeah, you're more
Yes,
than
I'm
welcome.
definitely just
Definitely coming back.
hit me up
No doubt.
whenever. I had such an amazing time. It's been such a long week, and to be able to laugh and sit down and talk to you guys and just release, you know what I mean? It was so
Mhm.
peaceful. So I feel blessed. Thank you for having me.
No, listen.
The pleasure was ours
anytime.
for sure. This was good.
Yes. So, as always, everyone, I'm going to put up the ladies' information on our webpage, urbangreenroom.net. They are single. Hello.
And entertaining.
And listen, y'all better act like y'all know when y'all heard. But
Entertaining. She said, yo, you can play that shit if you want, niggas. I'm entertaining.
Listen, don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me when they swarm you. So thank you, everyone. Thank you, Domo. Thank you, Katrice. And as always, I'm your girl, AA.
I'm your nigga, D. Lewis.
And hey, this has been the Urban Green Room Podcast. Yes! And we are out.
Thank you for tuning into the Urban Green Room Podcast. Let's keep the conversation going. Hit us up at urbangreenroom.net or on our Facebook or IG page.
I always follow them.
Tell us what you think about today's conversation. If there's a topic you want to discuss, let us know. And by all means, tell a friend. The Urban Green Room Podcast, giving you something to talk about. Until next time, we out.